Well, I guess we have a little bit of time for some Picard talk. We're all enjoying season 3 so far, right?
I'm not strictly reading conservative British tabloids, just every British tabloid comes up on my live feed because I watch so much British television.
Right.
Yeah.
You get the better upon Tweed Times.
And if it was American, I'd mix it so fast.
Yeah.
So yeah, Picard. I think this last episode has generated more discussion in my online circles than the other two combined.
And it's roped people in. Have you seen all the people who are like, I'm not going to watch it. It was terrible. And then they're all like, wait, what? Like, getting them coming in.
This seems to be the episode where if you weren't terribly into it in the first two, it's reining you in now.
Yeah, and also some weird controversy I did not expect of people's suddenly people are I don't
hang on. Colin says no spoilers, please. Still have to watch episode 3, so we won't do any spoilers.
No worries.
We'll just touch around it and wink but I feel like I've only seen positive comments, right?
I've seen some negative one. Well, I mean, there always will be trolls in those big Picard groups. But I have seen, noticed even some people here saying it wasn't their favorite. But I would say what to keep in mind is Terry Matalas had said, a lot of times it's a two-parter, really, especially when directors are doing both.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like before you can, and sort of the first 2 episodes were sort of a two-parter. I can't, first of all, I loved it, but also I wouldn't judge it until you see episode 4.
Well, and on Twitter, he was really pushing, if you didn't like certain aspects of this episode, watch episode 4.
Yes.
So,
right? That said, I loved it.
Yeah.
You know what? My reaction was not love it. It was, I really need to think about what's going on here. Because there were some things, watching what was happening, there were things that I did not like. And that is what generated so much good discussion, though. And I can't fault it for that at all. That's great. And
wait, there are things you didn't like, Shar?
Yeah. No, I don't want to spoil. I can't. I won't.
Well, without specifics, what was it pertaining to?
There was a lot of prick waving going on.
Yeah,
there was. Everybody had a lot of sheer effing hubris.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, guys, stay in your lane.
Well,
but no, there's a whole bunch of backseat driving and sheer effing hubris and just the whole bit. And I'm like, it's messy and that's what's fun. But at the same time, people need to start talking and listening.
Yeah,
that's all I'll say.
And
what gave me pause is seeing the Picard family unit. And this isn't spoilers. Was going on the first 2 episodes too. Seeing trouble in what I wish was paradise. But I have faith that we just need more information and to hear everybody's
heart
and to hear everybody's sides of the story, because I feel like we're just being fed initial reactions and there's just more to know.
When we say faith, that song always pops up, but we need to add another thing. When we say faith, we need to think Faith Howell. Hey, Faith Howell in the live. Good to see you.
That's my preferred faith.
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
Well, you said on here in the comments, you hadn't seen it. Stay off of the internet because this episode you cannot have spoiled for you. There's things that will make you scream out.
Yeah, and it's interesting what enrages people because it's all over the place.
Yeah. Well, what gives me pause is when you said, I'm not going to watch it because I know I'm not going to like it. But how do you know you're not going to like it until you watch it?
Exactly.
You know what gives me pause?
I don't
Full
understand. Moons. Yeah. I don't understand.
It's a werewolf joke. Oh, never mind.
Yes.
There was
that killed the conversation.
It always does.
Well, there were some other really cool things too, and this is again no spoilers. I really like how they've done this in other episodes too, bringing back music, not just the music cues, but there's a section, like a moment with opera, like the Berlioz opera, and Picard was listening to that in First Contact. And like, I love that they're sort of like calling things back a little bit just with that kind of thing. And I don't know, it's also cool to think like, wow, friends are learning each other's favorite music and going out and listen. They put it on their playlist to like remind them of the good old days. It's just, that's really sweet. And then also not a spoiler, but you see Dr. Crusher killing it with her medical technique. And she does this check for somebody having peritonitis where you touch them and then it's rebound pain. So it's like, what hurts when you take something away, or you like touch the bottom of their feet, and then when you let it go, I think it hurts.
That's a symptom of appendicitis, if I remember correctly, right?
Well, it can be any peritonitis.
My grandpa had that.
Interesting.
Well, it's any peritonitis, so like any problem in your abdomen that's getting serious, and it's just such a good like, whoa, this person knows their physical exam skills, and that has not gone by the wayside in the 24th and 25th century. And
what about when Blaze and Bev?
Other doctors have.
What about when Blaze and Bev was like, your scans cannot pick up when you have delayed, whatever it was, concussive bleeding or something like that.
There's another one. So apparently, there's been a fight on some message boards about like, if there's a systole, can like, would this be what the graphic look like, and is it shockable? And I'm like, okay, so who's to say we know what shockable rhythms are in the future? They maybe have like new technology where you can shock different rhythms.
Right. Well, and the ship was being attacked at that time. So you don't know what's going to throw some things offline or out of balance. And
it was just a plot device to make her take over from the CMO.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. Well, and like, so it's nice to see.
Different.
Well, it's been great to see Beverly return and be the Doctor, but also, can we talk about the return of humor? Like, there's so many funny
humor Frizzell
where you're laughing out loud.
Oh,
no, it's so refreshing. Like, you can still have drama, but have funny things.
Yes, and there's one character in particular who's just killing it.
Oh my god,
my favorite thing of the whole series so far.
Yes.
Don't want to spoil it.
Well, you can say who your favorite is so far.
But also, it's been like 48 hours since.
It's been one day.
I know.
Yeah, but I don't want to ruin anybody's experience.
Or wait, no, I guess it has been almost 48.
But we can announce that there's spoilers coming, and they can choose to stay or not and be spoiled.
It's not the guy that as Larry pointed this out, and he's so right, is that what's his name? The Ed Speleers character, Jack Crusher. Yeah. He always looks like he's in pre-pounce mode. He's like,
yeah.
Oh my gosh,
he looks like my cat.
They're like, hey Jack Crusher, hey Jack Crusher, would you like a beverage? And he goes, iced tea, please.
He's constantly on the verge of zoomies. Like that's
his butt's wiggling. If you look down, his butt's wiggling.
He's got to observe and then he'll pounce.
Oh my gosh.
Now I kind of want to see him wiggle his butt a little bit. Next time he's got to fight somebody.
All right.
It's a good acting method, though. It makes you feel like he's ready. He's ready for action. Something's going to happen.
Anything can happen.